I'm out here at the Delray Beach Courthouse in Delray Beach, and I'm about to map out where I'm going to be taking the photos for an elopement that I'm doing in a few days. The bride is a little nervous on where we're going to be taking photos. She stopped by to sign her wedding papers and told me how nervous she was because it did not look good inside. So I'm just going to take a walk through the courthouse, see where they're going to be getting married, signing their marriage papers, and then I'm also going to walk around the surrounding area. And I figured I'd take you guys with me and show you what the Delray Beach Courthouse is like in the surrounding area as I'm showing content on Delray Beach. So I figured I would just give you a little inside scoop on it. Right off Atlantic Avenue, and here is the courthouse, and there's these nice steps. So I know we'll be taking some photos on the steps going up to the courthouse, and I'll just be editing any extra things out of the photo that do not look good. But I'm gonna walk in and see what else I'm gonna do. Security guard, and he said usually they come in, they check in right here, and then they'll go over across the hall somewhere where they'll be told to go to finish the process. And there is a marble staircase over here that I'm going to show you guys. That's where a lot of pictures are taken in the building, so I'm just going to walk over there, scope it out. But this is where they'll start to take pictures, check in, circuit court check in, and then they'll walk on over here. You see it's not terrible in here, it's just a little outdated, but in a good way. There's some beauty to it. But there is this nice hallway here and a beautiful staircase. I'm going to take some pictures so that I can show her what I'm thinking for the photos. Here's the staircase, and I've seen some pictures at this staircase. I'm going to walk up it. Looks like this. And then there's another floor, so I'm thinking I'll take one of them up there. And then some on the staircase as well. And the majority of the photos I think we're going to take outside of here because it's not that appealing in here. Another nice angle would be from up here, looking down at them. Some nice angles you can take, not just looking at them in the staircase, not just them leaning on the side of the staircase, but also up above, going down over top of them as well. One thing that my bride had on her Pinterest board for photos is that she had an elevator shot. There is an elevator here, obviously, so I know that I'm going to add that to the list of photos that we're going to take. And there's the elevators over there. So I'm going to take a few photos just to show her that I mapped out the elevators and that we're going to be using the elevators as well. Just found this little thing in the courthouse, and it says the historic stone column with its hand-carved Corinthian capital was a part of the original facade of the first Palm Beach, built in 1916. The columns were removed by the Palm Beach County Courthouse in 1969. Interesting. So the old architecture that was made in 1916 was removed in 1969. Here's this. I wonder how old this staircase is, if it's the original staircase or not. But you can see that it's interesting lighting in here. So directly under the staircase are these elevators. I'm definitely going to use these. I want to see what it looks like on the inside. So here is the inside of the elevator, which isn't bad. It actually looks kind of cool. The idea I have for the elevators is to get some of them in there. Obviously not the side with the camera, the side without the camera, less editing afterwards. And then I will take a shot when the elevator doors are closing and they're kissing. Typical Pinterest style photo. So that's pretty much all I'll take in here. Obviously, along with in the room they're going to be in, I'll be taking some photos of them kissing, signing documents, but majority of photos are going to happen afterwards because it is a courthouse and people don't want 1,000,001 photos of them. They want aesthetic photos afterwards. But yeah, it's pretty much the courthouse. And then I'll take you guys outside and we'll explore a little bit around and see where we're going to do other photos. It is extremely hot right now, so I can only imagine what it's going to be like at 3 p.m. when we take these photos later this week. We're hoping that it doesn't rain, obviously. But yeah, it's hot as crap. So I'm just gonna walk around. I looked at her Pinterest board again, and I'm just figuring out where I can take some of these shots that she's looking for. The courthouse is not as aesthetic as some of the courthouses in picture that she shared with me. So I'm just gonna see where all we can go. There is the library right next door, but I'm not sure how aesthetic the library really is on the inside either. So I'm gonna walk around to the front and I'll show you what the front of the courthouse looks like that's on Atlantic Avenue. And yeah, just gonna scope out some spots. There's a nice mural right there with fish. And here's the front steps. The pillar is not very nice either. Or the, like, what's the thing where you put your hand to walk up a staircase? The banister. Banister is not that aesthetic either. So here we are out front. I mean, there's these little benches with the trees, but that's not very pretty either. Over here is Atlantic Avenue right there. There's these murals that are pretty. It's cool. Right here on the corner to the left is Doc's Burgers and Shakes. It's been there for a while. It's no longer open right now, but there's rumors going around that they got bought and they're going to be reopening, so that's cool. It's like an old burger and shake stand right on the corner, and then right here is Old School Square, which is where we do the Delray Green Market, and it's just an old school building, I believe, that they've turned into like an arts center. And then there's a ton of events there in the park and on the grass, and we're doing some events apart from just the Delray Green Market there. We do a cocoa market, which is once a month on a Sunday, the first Sunday of every month. So we'll be there the first Sunday and the 4th of July weekend. But yeah, just this is the area, and then all down this street here, this is Atlantic Avenue, is restaurants. Restaurants and some shops as well. It's cute. Fence with bushes that we could even have them posing against the wall here together with the bushes, and I'm angled this direction to just show them. And then there's a ton of just beautiful trees along this street as well, so that is one option. At this cafe that she mentioned, and I just want to snap a quick pic and see what it's like. Here's the wall. It's beautiful. I just got in trouble for parking in a spot I'm not supposed to. They literally came out. I need to actually move my car. And I'm just gonna say that I'm not shopping right now. I almost got towed. Parked here for literally 1 minute just to take a picture of what this inside of this place looked like next door, and they were ready to tow me.